Hey guys, just a really quick short PSA, I guess, for you guys as a team and for everyone. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Please make sure that when you add someone to Lash Out Loud now, because Facebook has changed the way that they have groups now, okay? If you add someone to a group, they will not be able to see anything in that group. They will not be able to see the new presenter training document. They will not be able to see anything that you have tagged them in unless they physically click on the notification that you have added them to the group, and then they have to click on the button that says join group. There's two options. They can either click leave group or join group, and they have to click join group in order to be able to see anything that's in that group. You may have already added them to the group, but that does not mean that they are in the group. You can click add members, but they have to accept your ad by clicking on join group once they have physically clicked on the notification in their notifications that you have added them to the group. Okay, and the same thing goes for any other group that you add them to. They will not see the group unless they click on the notification that you have added them to the group, and then they click on join group. Okay, and we're currently working on working this into a training for parties, because the same thing will apply to your parties. Nobody in your party group will see anything in that party group unless they go in there and they click on join group and they accept the invitation to be in that group. So we're thinking about changing and doing a training about having parties as events now instead of in groups, because it's just not gonna, be very beneficial if people have to click on join group in order to be added actually into that group. So stay tuned for that, but I just wanted to send a quick reminder about that, you guys, because it's so very important that we all get on the same page as each other. We all get on the same page with this, because if we don't get on the same page with this, you guys, you're gonna see your new presenters just completely flop. And you've got to learn to communicate with your new presenters, you guys. You can't just add them to the group, tag them in the training, and expect them to just fly away and just become super successful. You are their coach and their mentor. They need you to guide them and instruct them. They need you to give them information. Okay, so when you have a new presenter join your team, please don't expect that they're just going to grab onto it and run. They need your support and they need your guidance. Even if you don't feel like you have any support or guidance to give, they need you. They need you. Okay, and you can't expect me to be able to reach out to every single person that joins your team. You can't expect that. This is your business. If you want to make money, you've got to reach out and guide and coach these people just as you would like to be coached and guided as well. Okay? So I just wanted to send that quick little PSA, you guys, because when you'll notice that when you add someone to the group and then you try to tag them in the training, even though you've added them to the group, you'll notice that it says that they are an other person. They are not a member of the group. And that's because you need to message them and say, hey girl, I added you to the group. Go ahead and click on the notification that says that I added you to this group, and then click join group. Come up with a keyboard shortcut or something, okay? Or add it to your same voice messages that you send to every single person that joins your team. I have a keyboard shortcut with instructions that I send to every single person that joins my team, and I will be adding this to my keyboard shortcut, as well as the 3 voice messages that I send to every single person who joins my team, because I'll be damned if I'm going to do all this work to get these people to join my team. I'm being open, I'm being vulnerable, I'm connecting with people, and I'll be damned if my hard work is going to go to waste because I simply am too lazy to tell them this little bit of instructions. Okay? And so then I'm going to check back in with them, and I'm going to be like, hey girl, just want to make sure, were you able to click in the group and click join group? Did you see my training document? Are you able to access that? Okay, so your success and your failure in this business, you guys, is up to you. If you want success and if you want to take advantage of all the amazing things that are happening this month, you've got to put in the work. It's not just going to come to you from, a rain cloud and just rain all the success on you. You've got to work for it. You've got to put in the work. You've got to put in the action. And another thing that I'm finding, you guys, I just posted in Lash Out Loud. The last thing I'm going to say, I don't want this to be any longer than 5 minutes. The last thing I'm going to say is I posted in Lash Out Loud a great thing for you guys to become an expert and master the skill of sponsoring. And so I posted and encouraged you guys to do a challenge of watching or reading one sponsoring training every single day. And those sponsoring trainings do include other things like booking parties, growing your network, attraction marketing, all that stuff. If you can master the skill of sponsoring, you will be Black status. If you can master the skill of sponsoring and leading your team, you will be Black status, okay? And what I'm finding is that all these people, they say that they're sending messages, and I'm like, well, send me, but they're like, no one's joining my team. And I'm like, well, send me what you're sending them. What they're sending people, what you guys are sending people is not what you're supposed to be sending them. And that is why people are not joining your team, because you have not mastered the skill of sponsoring. You're not paying attention to the videos that I've made. You're not paying attention to the training that I've made. You're just winging it and you think that you know exactly what to do, but you're wasting these people. You're wasting these messages to these people. You have got to pay attention, you guys. You've got to dive in and indulge yourself in this training. It's there to help you become an expert and to master this skill. If you're gonna learn a little bit, it's not going to get you anywhere. Why not learn all that there is to know about mastering the skill of sponsoring so that you can make money and grow your business? This business is so simple. All you have to do is master a skill. That's all you have to do. That's it. Master a skill and put it to work. That's it. That's all you have to do. But if you think that you're doing all this stuff and you're not getting responses and you're leaving your messages with, what are your thoughts on joining my team? Or let me know what you think. That's not what you're supposed to send. There's like a bazillion videos that I've made about how to sponsor and none of them say to do that. None of them. So if you want to become successful at this and you say you want this and you're sending all these messages, but you're not doing what you're supposed to do and you're not saying what you're supposed to say, and I've said it a million times, you're not going to get anywhere. You just have to master the skill. Even if it takes you listening to the message a bazillion times, it breaks down the premise of the message. You don't have to send it exactly how I say it, but you've 100% got to say it in the right fashion. And the right fashion is not sending people this 1,000,000-word message and leaving it with, let me know your thoughts. That's not how you sponsor, okay? I've told you a million times, you've got to connect. You've got to show up every day and you've got to go live. You've got to be vulnerable. You've got to paint the picture that success is happening in your life. And if that feels unnatural to you, guess what? You fake it till you make it. You faith it till you make it. Okay? You'll get there. I was the same way. But you've got to master that skill. And people will tell me, and I'm sorry, this video is going to go long. I don't care. It's important information. People will tell me all the time, Amanda, I haven't gone live in like a week, but I am still sending messages. Guess what? You're wasting your time. Your messages are not going to get any response because these people, when they get this message from you and they don't see that you're posting anything, they don't see that you're painting this life that you're presenting to them in this message. They have nothing. It's like there's no dice. You're not putting your money where your mouth is. You're just sending them a message and they see it as you blowing smoke up their butt because you're not proving what you're saying in that message. Why would somebody want to join your team if you're not showing them what this is doing for you? Okay? And you're probably lying and saying that you're sending messages and you're actually not. That's why most people will say, well, I haven't shown up in like a week, but I am still sending messages. You're probably not actually sending messages. The only person that you're hurting when you lie about that is you. I don't care that you don't do the work. I don't have time for you if you're not doing the work. You know what I mean? Rise up, realize that you deserve this, stop lying to yourself, educate yourself, and go put in the work. This month is huge. This month is huge. My sales are already what they were last month in total because of the sponsoring, getting commission when people join your team and going towards your sales, and the fact that we have the best kudos ever. Okay? If you're not successful this month, it's no one's fault but your own. That's it. You're not putting in the work, you're not educating yourself, and you're not utilizing the tools that are given, okay? So I just wanted to make this quick video because it was on my mind, and I know that you guys deserve success, and I love you, and I'll do whatever it takes to help you become successful, but if you're not willing to take what I've given you, you're not gonna become successful. You're not. It takes consistent persistency, educating yourself, okay, and learning the skills and putting them to work, testing and failing every day. Every day. Don't wait until you're an expert to start sending these messages. Send them out anyways, but become an expert while you're testing and failing. That's what I did, and that's why I am here. I love you guys. Mwah.